Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Sherry Tries That, or welcome if you're new. If you are new, I'm so glad to have you here. I hope that you enjoy the video and subscribe so that you can watch all my videos and know when they've been posted. Last week's Christmas balls didn't turn out very well. They were quite the failure. So I'm trying again, but with a different type of Christmas ball. These are Teddy Graham balls, uh, rolled in chocolate and rolled in sprinkles. A friend of mine makes these, and they are so good. And when I told her I thought they were the most amazing things I had tasted, she said, "Oh my gosh, they're so easy." So she gave me a recipe of sorts, and that's what I'm going to try today. So come along with me as we try some Christmas Teddy Graham balls. Let's see how these turn out. I'm not working with an actual recipe. The recipe I got from my friend just said a bag of Graham Teddies. I don't know how big a bag of Graham Teddies is, and I got mine from a bulk food store. So I'm going to just kind of eyeball things. And just hope that I get the ratio of crushed Graham Teddies to cream cheese right. So I'm just going to put some between parchment paper. And I don't have an actual rolling pin. So I'm just going to use this glass shaker and crush them with that. Whenever I need cream cheese for baking, and it says to have it at room temperature, I get the spreadable kind because it's automatically softer. I've never noticed anything wrong with using this in baking. So that's what I've bought today. Now, I should have left this out maybe for a little bit just to get a little softer. It's okay. So, as I said, I don't really have a recipe. I'm not really sure how many graham cracker crushed up teddies to put in here. So I'm going to put some in, mix it up, put some more in, mix it up. Hopefully I'll be able to tell. Okay, now we're going to roll them in balls, put them on a piece of parchment paper on a plate to put in the fridge. A cookie sheet would be good too. I don't know where my cookie sheet has gone, which is crazy pants because the dogs didn't take it. The house is not that big. I don't know where. If I didn't put it someplace, I don't know how it disappeared. The only thing that I can think is that when I put it in that little, drawer at the bottom of the oven that most people use to stash those things, but some people say that's actually a warming tray. I'm wondering if it kind of slid past the tray part and went down behind it so that it's actually on the floor and the tray goes above it when you close it. That's the only thing I can figure. That's going to take, I guess that's going to take moving the oven to see if it's there, which I'm not in a big hurry to do, and my hands are getting sticky. I wonder what the solution to this is. Is it water? Is it powder? Powder. Not powder. Is it flour? Actually, I'm thinking maybe I could have added a little more graham cracker crumbs to this. I'm also wondering now if my friend used the chocolate graham teddies, because I know they come in chocolate as well. Bulk food store did not have them in chocolate. I'm also wondering if I could have just bought graham cracker crumbs, because I think they were cheaper. And if you can have really crumb consistency, then that would have been better. It would have saved me having to crush them. It would have been cheaper. The things that you learn as you ponder. We'll see how these turn out. Now I'm going to pop these in the fridge and let them chill. I got red and green sprinkles also from the bulk food store, and I'm going to mix these together in one bowl. I got out 2 bowls, but really I want to mix them, so I'm going to mix them together in one bowl. Okay, this is the chocolate after being in the microwave for 1 minute. I stirred it at 30 seconds, and this, I think, is just perfect. Okay, let's give this a try. I'm not sure that these are any firmer than they were when I put them in. Again, am I having a problem with my fridge? Shoot, I think I should spear them with something. I'm going to try spearing them with a wood skewer. Roll them around in the chocolate. It's feeling like it's gonna fall off.
Oh no.
Again, these aren't staying together. What the heck? I really wanted to finish these tonight, but I'm going to put them back in the fridge. Actually, I'm going to put them in the freezer. See if they'll firm up more, and then I'll finish this in the morning. I ended up putting the balls into the freezer, so they are very firm now. And now I'm going to kind of roll them in the melted chocolate. Roll them in the sprinkles. They don't have to be covered in sprinkles. That's pretty covered. I've melted the other bar of chocolate. Okay. Normally I would say let the chocolate cool a little bit, but because these are frozen, I think it's okay. I'm gonna try. I think I like that better than full coverage. I don't know why. Certainly the sprinkles make it look more Christmassy. I'm not gonna have enough chocolate. I was going to melt some white chocolate chips that I had and try rolling them in white chocolate, but my white chocolate chips didn't melt. They just kind of hardened. So I don't know if they're a little too old or what happened, but that's an idea for another time, is try white chocolate as well. I was going to try rolling the white chocolate ones in some crushed peppermint bits, but I'll try that another time, I think. I also think that white chocolate and coconut might be good. But I'll try those another time depending on how I like these. So here I've got a plate with, I've got just chocolate, I've got rolled in sprinkles, and I've got just a few sprinkles sprinkled on. I really don't want to eat all this chocolate right now. I think I'll try a little bit of one that's rolled in sprinkles and a little bit of one that just has a few sprinkles on it. I'm going to start with the few sprinkles on it. Something just tells me rolled in sprinkles might be a bit too much, but maybe not for kids or people who love sprinkles. Anyway, let's give these a try. That's good. They're good. I feel like the cream cheese has a bit of a, I want to say tang, that counteracts the sweetness of the Teddy Grahams and the chocolate, and I guess the sprinkles. So it's a nice blend. And because the Teddy Grahams are crushed but not like to dust, there's a little bit of texture as well. That's quite good. I'm going to try one now that has like completely covered in sprinkles. It's also good. I don't know how much the sprinkles take away from the rest of it. If I were to make this again, and I think I will, I think I'll just sprinkle a few sprinkles on. I don't think rolling it in sprinkles is necessary. But again, if you love sprinkles, or your kids love sprinkles, or whoever you're going to gift this to or serve it to loves sprinkles, then I don't think there's any harm in rolling it in sprinkles. I would like to try it in coconut. I really like coconut. And I'm trying to think if peppermint would take away from it. I don't think it would. And it would also give it, a little more crunch. But I think these are good. And they really are relatively easy. If you buy the stuff at a place like the bulk food store, it doesn't have to be terribly expensive. I did go somewhere else to buy the Lind chocolate bars because I didn't want to stray from the recipe for the first time that I made it. But I'm not sure you would have to spend the money to have Lind chocolate. I think that certainly it's a good quality chocolate. I think if you got, chocolate chips and melted them, it would be just as good, really. Personally, I would use milk chocolate. I wouldn't go semi-sweet or anything like that. And as I said, sometime I'd like to try white chocolate too. They're quite easy to make. They're pretty quick to make, minus the chill time. I did put them in the fridge at first and they didn't firm up enough, so I put them in the freezer. I would recommend that. If you make them, or if you have made them in the past, please let me know in the comments down below. Would love to hear about it. Love to hear about your experience and how they turned out. If you have other things that you think I should try, let me know. Put it in the comments. I'm open to suggestions. We're going to carry on with the Christmas theme. Thank you so much for joining me today on Sherry Tries That. I really do appreciate you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Really helps my channel. Thank you again for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next video.